Good Saturday morning, Living Pain here. It is time for my bike ride. My cheat day was yesterday. I'm kind of discombobulated. Normally my cheat day is today. So I got that out of my system. Doing some recovery today, hangover recovery, and doing a bike ride. So I'm on my way out. I weighed in today, not that it matters, at 210.6. And my body fat was 24 and a half, something like that. Again, it's my body chemistry's all over the place. Off we go for the ride. Well, I just had the best ride of the year. I averaged 30.5 kilometers per hour for 32 kilometers. And it's been a long time since I've averaged 30K per hour. Pretty happy about that. I think it might have had to do with all the beer I was drinking yesterday. Popeye has a spinach. My history has been beer is my spinach. When I was training for Kona and made it to Kona, qualified, I drank beer every weekend, and it worked for me. And you know, I had a lot of beers last night. Yesterday was my cheat day. Today was supposed to just be my hangover recovery day. It was a little dicey getting out the door. I was like a little worried that I changed my system up, and is it gonna derail me? And I was feeling like that, and then I got out on the road and it was good. The fun part of today's ride, fun/scary, was I got chased by a dog. And it was a golden retriever or some sort of a lab mix, which is so, you know, all I heard was something behind me, and it was in this, like in our development. I look, and there's this, you know, brown dog running at me full speed, like it's there to catch me, and not letting up. And we probably went for a kilometer, and I'm going 32, 33K an hour. I'm booking it. I'm going around corners of a busy street. This dog's going right around. I think it jumped out of the window of its owner's car. I have no idea. The owner, I think, was yelling at it. Finally, I'm like a kilometer down, and I'm coming to a red light, and I'm starting to yell at the dog, and finally it stopped. This thing was on a mission, though. I couldn't believe it. It was, you know, maybe it contributed to me doing 30.5 kilometers per hour. It was a good hangover recovery ride. Feel great. How can't you feel great when you average 30K an hour for the first time? Now to enjoy the rest of my day. Another day is done. Jump right into what I ate. So calorie wise, I had 2,783 calories. Breakfast, I had none because I woke up late. Lunch was Eggs Benedict. Dinner was Five Guys burger and fries, which are awesome. And then as a snack, I picked up these Greek yogurt bars, only 90 calories, a grapefruit cup, and whey protein after my ride. It's interesting how I had less food items today, yet the calories were up higher. Yesterday was my cheat day. I moved my cheat day from Saturday, which is today. I moved it ahead to Friday. The reason is because I wanted to make my weekend a little longer. Having a cheat day on Saturday gave me Sunday to recover, and just as I was starting to feel good, wham, I was back at work. First day back at work, I always found myself not being as productive and a little discombobulated, and I thought, why don't I move it to Friday? Because I was wasting Friday. I was sitting there waiting to go to bed on Friday so that I could get up Saturday. Here was my fear. I woke up this morning and I'm like, the minute you change a system, like I've got a good system, I've dropped 27 pounds. Now that I'm changing this system from a Saturday to a Friday, it doesn't seem like much, but is it gonna throw my whole system off? Am I gonna be training properly on Saturday? Is that gonna happen on Sunday? And make no mistake, was a huge fear of mine. And I was able to get going today, and I got my training in, had one of the best bike rides. No, I did. I had the best bike ride that I've had since coming back. And I have 20 more pounds to lose. Even if my muscles don't get any stronger, just dropping 20 more pounds, the speed on my bike's gonna go up. Tomorrow will be interesting, and then Monday for sure will tell me how it worked, but I've got to say just at the top, right now it looks like Friday is a great cheat day, and I'm surprised it took me so long to figure it out. I had a very funny thing happen to me today, kind of weird. I have on the end of my nose, there's like a little pimple that was there, and it's kind of always been there, and I don't play with it because the last thing you want is something on your nose that when you're talking to people, they're constantly looking at your nose. A couple of days ago, it was really bugging me, and so I pinched it a bit. It's a pimple, and you get the little white stuff that comes out. And today I had my shower, and I'm drying my face, and I guess it was so sensitive, and the way the towel, all of a sudden top of my nose starts bleeding, and it's not stopping. And the reason it's not stopping, or not easily, is because I'm on blood thinners. I have a genetic disposition to blood clotting, which is a major problem. So they have me on lifelong blood thinner. So all of a sudden my nose is bleeding. I can hardly get the thing stopping. I'm putting toilet paper on the top of my nose as if I cut myself shaving. And then of course it eventually did stop, and we ended up going to Costco, and I had to put on my mask, which is kind of a pull-up thing, and I'm starting to worry, like if I'm starting to bleed again and if you see blood coming on my mask. First world problems, man, first world problems. At Costco, we picked up a brisket. I couldn't believe it. We saw one, beautiful brisket for only like $40. So it was a impulse purchase, and guess what we're having tomorrow for dinner? You got it, brisket. So after I shoot this video, I'll be seasoning my brisket, letting it sit in the fridge overnight, and I'll be smoking it. It'll be weird smoking brisket without having beers. You know, my brain, smoker, beer are combined, and tomorrow is not my off day, so there's no beer on that day. When I was at Costco though, they had these cool yogurt bars, which is something I snacked on today. Really cool. Had one tonight, only 90 calories, and they taste amazing. They're really, really good. And then of course I picked up the regular staples of my Egg McMuffins and my wonton soup, and unfortunately it doesn't look like they're carrying the rice pudding anymore. That was my favorite, that rice pudding. More first world problems. Finally, the one benefit of having a cheat day and then you have your hangover recovery day the next day is water tastes amazing. There's nothing like it, especially going for a bike ride after you get back, and it's just the most incredible, oh man, water. We take it for granted, and then there's those moments you go, damn, this is like just so incredible. It's nature's champagne. It's awesome. That's it for me. Living Pain, over and out. Have a great one. See you tomorrow.